Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. This is Carla Phillips reporting to you from the observatory here at Princeton. The ticking sound you hear is the vibration of the clockwork from this telescope. Professor Pearson stands directly above me on a small platform. I ask you to be patient, ladies and gentlemen, during any delay that may occur during this interview. Besides his ceaseless watch of the heavens, Professor Pearson may be interrupted by cellular or other communications. During this time, he is in constant touch with astronomical centres from around the world. Professor, may I begin our questions?
At any time, Miss Phillips.
Professor Pearson, could you please tell our audience exactly what you see as you observe the planet Mars through your telescope?
Nothing unusual at the moment. A red disk swimming in a blue sea. Transverse stripes across the disk. This is because Mars is the closest point to the Earth, in opposition as we call it.
In your opinion, what do these stripes signify, Professor?
Not canals, I can assure you of that, Miss Phillips. No, these canals are not canals, are merely the results of atmospheric conditions peculiar to the planet.
Then you're convinced, as a scientist, that life as we know it does not exist on Mars?
What the fuck did you just say to me?
And yet, how would you account for the gas eruptions occurring on the planet then, you pleb?
Miss Phillips, I cannot account for it as I described nothing about gas eruptions.
By the way, Professor, for the benefit of our viewers, how far is Mars from Earth?
Approximately 40 million miles.
Well, that seems a safe enough distance. Just a moment, ladies and gentlemen. Somebody is trying to give Professor Pearson a message. While he reads this, let me remind you that we are joining you from Princeton, New Jersey, not to be confused with Old Jersey, where we are interviewing the world...
My brother in Christ, this is a tasty sandwich!
Have you been in my lunchbox? God damn it, that sandwich was one day away from retirement. Astronomer, Professor Pearson. Just a moment, ladies and gentlemen. Professor Pearson has just delivered me a message that he has just received. Professor, would it be okay if I share this message with our listening audience?
Certainly, Miss Phillips.
Ladies and gentlemen. Sorry. It's my dad, Dr. Phil.
The Dr. Phil!
No, you silly sausage.
That reminds me, I have over 200 hours on my DVR to catch up on.
At 9:15, seismograph registered a shock of almost earthquake intensity within a radius of 20 miles of Princeton. Please investigate.
Professor Pearson, do you think this occurrence could possibly have anything to do with the disturbances observed on the planet Mars?
Due to this meteorite's unusual size, it is probably a complete coincidence.
Well, that's all, folks. And remember,